At sunrise.
Good morning. It is 5 a.m. I'm Gary Libator, meteorologist Hannah Evans, joining us here on this Thursday morning to get us started. And once again, boy, we've had 2 beautiful days in a row.
Yes, so today is going to be just a little bit different. It's very humid out right now, if you couldn't tell this morning. A cold front moved through, bringing in some scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. So we'll keep an eye out on that.
That's for sure a little different today.
Yes, a little different. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are tracking just a few isolated showers. We did see some rain showers overnight. Scattered thunderstorms can be expected this afternoon and early evening, so we will continue to keep an eye out on that. A cold front is approaching, so it did get pretty humid overnight. Very humid to start this morning. Our dew point values are in the 60s, but good news is after these thunderstorms move through, the dew point will drop for the rest of the weekend, so it will be nice and comfortable again tomorrow. So expect scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and early evening, but that clears out this evening. We will dry out tomorrow evening fully. A few isolated showers can also be expected for the day tomorrow, but once we dry out tomorrow evening, a very nice weekend ahead with comfortable weather and low humidity. But as for today, expect a few scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. High temperatures reaching the low 80s, and then we'll be talking a little bit more about these thunderstorms coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Utica Police are
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are going to see partly or mostly cloudy skies this morning, and it is very warm and humid outside. Let's take a look now at our CAV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Once again, mostly cloudy skies to start this morning, and a few scattered thunderstorms can be expected this afternoon as a cold front moves through. As of right now, on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are just tracking a few isolated showers. Some rain showers occurred last night, but again, we are tracking a cold front that is going to be moving through shortly here this afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies to start this morning, and dew point values are in the 60s, so very, very humid and muggy outside. This cold front is looking to move through between the hours of noon and 4 p.m., and this is the time where we could be seeing some scattered thunderstorms, especially areas south and east of Utica. So we are going to keep an eye out on that for this afternoon, and if you are going to be outside, make sure you keep an eye out on the sky. Once again, temperatures this morning are in the 60s, a lot warmer than the past couple of mornings. We have 63 degrees in Dowdesville and 67 degrees in Whitesboro and Westmoreland. Looking to the south, we have 66 degrees in Hamilton and 64 degrees in Sherburne and Norwich. The Storm Prediction Center has put Oneida and the northern part of Herkimer County just at a level 1 risk for seeing some severe weather. So if you were going to go to the Boonville-Oneida County Fair, there are going to possibly be some scattered thunderstorms, but not looking to be severe, so just keep an eye out on that. But Otsego County and the southern part of Herkimer County are at a level 2 risk for seeing severe weather here this afternoon, so make sure you are keeping an eye out on the sky. Scattered thunderstorms are possible, especially between the hours of noon and 4 p.m. But good news is that once this cold front moves through, the humidity will drop again for comfortable weather, especially for the weekend. Great weekend to spend time outside. Highs in the mid-70s on Saturday and in the low 80s on Sunday with sunshine. As for today, though, we are tracking mostly cloudy skies this morning. Partly sunny skies come in later on, and this is 2 p.m. Starting to see that cold front move through, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. That will move through. This is 4 p.m. seeing some thunderstorms east and south. Once 6 p.m. comes, we are going to be completely cleared out, and partly cloudy skies come in for the overnight hours. Lows falling just in the 60s. Tomorrow looks like a pretty nice day. A few isolated showers are possible, though. The otherwise partly sunny skies. Highs reaching the mid-70s. And heading into Saturday, a nice day once again on Saturday with low humidity, partly cloudy skies, and high temperatures just reaching the mid-70s. As for today, though, we are tracking scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and early evening. High temperatures reaching the low 80s with humid conditions. That all clears out tonight as that cold front moves through, with a low falling into the 60s. A few isolated showers can also be possible tomorrow. Highs are going to be in the upper 70s. Sunshine and dry weather comes in for the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, and it does look to get a little bit warmer and more humid next week. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Oneida County has launched its electric vehicle dashboard that County Executive Anthony Vicente announced back in May. Libator, meteorologist Hannah Evans, joining us now to help us all plan our day ahead. Her forecasts are never more than 10 minutes away.
Good morning, Gary.
Good morning.
We are tracking just a few thunderstorms possible this afternoon as a cold front moves through, and it is very warm and humid to start this morning, so very different.
Yeah, different than the past couple of perfect days we had.
Yes, for sure. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are just tracking a few isolated showers this morning, but it is mostly dry, just warm and humid outside. Our dew point values are in the 60s, but a cold front will move through this afternoon, bringing in a round of some scattered thunderstorms. That will drop the dew points for the weekend, so we'll feel much more comfortable heading into tomorrow. Scattered thunderstorms are possible this afternoon and early evening, so definitely keep an eye out on that if you are going to be outside. We are going to dry out tomorrow, specifically in the evening. A few isolated showers are also possible during the day tomorrow, but then after that, a pretty nice weekend ahead with dry conditions and comfortable conditions. But for today, it is warm and humid. Scattered thunderstorms are possible this afternoon and early evening, and I will be talking a little bit more about these thunderstorms coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Anyone driving along
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are tracking warm and humid conditions for today with thunderstorms possible this afternoon. Let's take a look now at our Mirabito Tower camera overlooking Oneonta. All of us are waking up to mostly cloudy skies this morning. There also is a few isolated showers, and our temperatures are in the 60s with a high dew point value also in the 60s, so pretty humid to start. This is the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at Doppler radar. We are just tracking a few isolated showers this morning, but we are still mostly dry. Thunderstorms are not really expected until this afternoon. On our radar and satellite, we are seeing clouds and those isolated showers. I am going to zoom out to show you the path of the cold front. It is approaching from the west. It is going to move through between the hours of 1 and 4 p.m. today, and that is when we are possibly going to be seeing some scattered thunderstorms also moving through. This morning we are in the 60s, very warm to start. 63 degrees in Dowdesville, 64 degrees in Little Falls, and 60 degrees in Inlet. Looking to the south, we have 64 degrees in Hamilton, Sherburne, and Norwich this morning. Our high temperature today is going to reach the low 80s, and it will remain pretty humid. There is the possibility to see some thunderstorms. The Storm Prediction Center has put Oneida and northern Herkimer County in just a level 1 risk for seeing severe thunderstorms, but Otsego and southern Herkimer County are under a level 2 slight risk for seeing severe thunderstorms this afternoon. The timing looks to be between 1 and 4, 1 and 5 p.m. If you are outside at this time, make sure you keep an eye out on the sky. These thunderstorms are going to be scattered and moving through between these times, but by this evening, we are cleared out for partly cloudy skies overnight. Looking ahead to the weekend too, we will be dry with sunshine and low humidity once again. Great weekend to spend time outside. Highs in the mid 70s on Saturday and in the low 80s on Sunday. As for today though, we are tracking clouds this morning with high humidity. Partly sunny skies come in for the day, but by around 2 p.m. we could be seeing those thunderstorms starting to move through. This is 4 p.m. looking to be moved through at this point. Still probably seeing some lingering thunderstorms, especially in Otsego County. And then by 6 p.m. we are in the all clear, seeing sunshine, temperatures in the 70s. Tonight will be partly cloudy. The humidity will start to drop as we head into tomorrow. A few isolated showers are possible tomorrow, especially south of the Mohawk Valley, with temperatures reaching the upper 70s. By tomorrow night, completely cleared out and dried out for the weekend. Saturday looks to be a pretty nice day with partly cloudy skies and high temperatures in the mid 70s. As for today, though, we are tracking cloudy skies, high humidity, the chance of some thunderstorms coming in around this afternoon into the early evening hours, highs reaching the low 80s. Tonight we will be cleared out with partly cloudy skies, a low in the 60s. Tomorrow, a few isolated showers are possible south of the Mohawk Valley, but otherwise we do dry out tomorrow night for a beautiful weekend ahead with low humidity and sunshine. It does start to get a little bit warmer and more humid next week. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. A statue of the first woman to fly.
Welcome back. If you were planning to head to the Boonville Oneida County Fair today, there is the possibility we could be seeing a passing thunderstorm, especially this afternoon. But otherwise, temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 70s. Just make sure you keep an eye out on the sky. There could be a passing thunderstorm or maybe even a second one moving through this afternoon between the hours of 1 and 3, especially for the Boonville area. Today, we are going to be pretty warm and humid with highs reaching the low 80s. We cool down a little bit for tomorrow and Saturday, but looking ahead to next week, we really start to get warm and humid once again. So the 6-day temperature outlook is showing that our area is in the category for seeing above normal temperatures 6 to 10 days from now. Also seeing humid weather once again. So we are keeping an eye out on this. It does look to get warm and humid for the first week of August. I'll have a look at the commute forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Now to the innovation. It is 6 a.m. I'm Gary Libator, meteorologist Hannah Evans, joining us here on this Thursday morning to get us all started. And there's a threat of some potential storms this afternoon, right?
Yes, so we are going to see a cold front move through. It is going to bring possibly a few scattered thunderstorms, especially between the hours of like 1 and 4. And if you can't tell, it's very warm and humid to start this morning, so it kind of feels like it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yes, so let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are tracking mostly dry conditions, just a few isolated showers, and it is very, very muggy to start. Our dew point values are in the 60s, feeling very humid and warm outside. But good news is, after this cold front moves through, the humidity will drop for the weekend and the start of next week to more comfortable values. This afternoon, especially between the hours of 1 and 4 p.m., scattered thunderstorms are possible, so we are going to keep an eye out on that. If you are outside, keep an eye on the sky. We are going to dry out by tomorrow evening. A few isolated showers are also possible throughout the day tomorrow, but by tomorrow night, we should be all dried out, and we are expecting a pretty nice weekend ahead with sunshine and comfortable humidity. As for today, though, it is going to be warm and humid. Scattered thunderstorms are possible this afternoon and early evening, and I will be talking a little bit more about these thunderstorms coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Utica Police.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are tracking warm and humid weather for today with the possibility of some afternoon thunderstorms. Let's take a look now at the Maraboto Tower camera overlooking Oneonta. Mostly cloudy skies to start. Very muggy and warm this morning with our temperatures in the 60s. And on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at Doppler radar, we are tracking mostly dry conditions, a few isolated showers moving through, but scattered thunderstorms aren't really expected until later on this afternoon. We are seeing a little bit extra cloud cover this morning, and that will be the case for today as a cold front approaches us from the west. As this cold front moves through, this brings in the possibility of scattered thunderstorms between the hours of 1 and 4 p.m. this afternoon into the early evening hours. If you are going to be outside during that time, make sure you keep an eye out on the sky. But for this morning, according to our sky watchers, we are very warm and muggy. Temperatures in the 60s, 69 degrees in New Hartford and 67 degrees in Clinton. Looking to the south, we have 65 degrees in Milford and 63 degrees in Evanston and Lawrence. Our high temperature will reach the low 80s today, but still is going to be pretty humid, feeling quite muggy outside. Because of the risk for storms, the Storm Prediction Center has put Oneida County and northern Herkimer County just at a level 1 risk for seeing some severe thunderstorms this afternoon, but they have put Otsego and southern Herkimer County in a level 2 slight risk for seeing severe thunderstorms this afternoon. We could be seeing some heavy rain and some high winds. So if you are going to be outside, once again, between the hours of 1 and 4, definitely keep an eye out on the sky for those scattered thunderstorms moving through due to that cold front. But the good news is that once that cold front moves through, the humidity will break for the weekend. It looks like a very nice weekend ahead both days. Sunshine, highs in the mid 70s on Saturday and in the low 80s on Sunday. Sunday, but with comfortable humidity, so it is looking pretty nice. As for today, though, we will see mostly cloudy skies. High temperatures reaching the low 80s, and by around 2 p.m. starting to see those thunderstorms moving through due to that cold front. Also, it's going to be a little bit breezy. This all looks to move through by 4. Still some lingering thunderstorms, especially south and east, but by around dinner time, this should be all clear with some sunshine. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low in the mid-60s, and tomorrow we could be seeing a few isolated showers, especially south of the Mohawk Valley, mainly in Otsego County, but that looks to all clear up Friday night, and after that we are looking to remain dry for the weekend. A great day on Saturday with low humidity, partly cloudy skies, and highs in the mid-70s. As for today, though, we are expecting scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and early evening. Highs are going to be in the low 80s with humid conditions. Tonight we will dry out to partly cloudy skies with a low in the 60s. Heading into tomorrow, there still is the possibility to see isolated showers south of the Mohawk Valley, but we do dry out tomorrow night. Dry weather remains for Saturday and Sunday, both pretty nice days with sunshine, a little bit warmer on Sunday than Saturday, and next week looks to get very warm and humid once again. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Oneida County has launched its...
Welcome back. If you were planning to head to the Boonville Oneida County Fair this afternoon, just wanted to say that there is the possibility of a passing thunderstorm or two, especially between the hours of 1 and 3 p.m. up in Boonville. But otherwise, we will be seeing partly sunny skies, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. But keep an eye out on the sky if you are heading there this afternoon. It is also going to be very humid today. Dew point values are in the 60s, but once this cold front moves through, bringing in some thunderstorms, the dew point value will drop to more comfortable values for the weekend and the beginning of next week. Scattered thunderstorms are possible this afternoon and evening. A few isolated showers are also possible tomorrow, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. But after tomorrow, we do dry out tomorrow night for the rest of the weekend. I'll have a look at the commute forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. August, it is 6:30. I'm Gary Libitor, meteorologist Hannah Evans, joining us here on this Thursday morning to get us started. And it'd be nice to have 3 beautiful days in a row, but there's the chance of some storms.
Yes, so if you did walk outside already, it's very warm and muggy this morning. The possibility of some scattered thunderstorms come in this afternoon and early evening, so we are keeping an eye out on that.
Well, we've had it pretty easy, I think.
Yes, the past 2 days have been nice. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We were just tracking a few isolated showers this morning, but otherwise we are mostly dry and mostly cloudy, but very warm and humid with dew point values in the 60s. But good news is after this cold front moves through, it will break the humidity for at least the weekend and the beginning of next week. But scattered thunderstorms are possible this afternoon and early evening as a cold front moves through. A few isolated showers are also possible south of the Mohawk Valley tomorrow, but we completely dry out tomorrow night for a nice weekend ahead with sunshine and comfortable weather. As for today, though, it is warm and humid with thunderstorms possible this afternoon and early evening, and I will be talking a little bit more about these thunderstorms coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Anyone driving along a portion of Route 365
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. We are tracking warm and humid conditions today with thunderstorms possible this afternoon. Let's take a look now at the Mirabito Tower camera overlooking Oneonta. We are seeing mostly cloudy skies to start this morning. Very warm and humid as you step outside with temperatures in the 60s. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at Doppler radar, we are tracking mostly dry conditions, just a few isolated showers still moving through this morning, but we do have the possibility of scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and early evening. This is all due to this cold front that is moving in here from the west. As this moves through between the hours of 1 and 4 p.m. this afternoon, it does look like we could be seeing the possibility of a few scattered showers and thunderstorms, so keep an eye out on the sky if you are going to be outside. According to our sky watchers, we are very warm and humid to start. 69 degrees already in New Hartford, 67 degrees in Clinton, and 66 degrees degrees in Westdale. Looking to the south, 65 degrees in Milford and 63 degrees in Lawrence and Evanston. We will rise to the low 80s today right before that cold front moves through, and as it moves through, our temperature will drop afterwards. Because of the chance of thunderstorms, the Storm Prediction Center has put Oneida County and northern Herkimer County in just a level 1 risk for seeing severe weather, but Otsego County and southern Herkimer County are at a level 2 slight risk for seeing some severe thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. This could be accompanied by high winds and heavy rain, so keep an eye out on the sky between the hours of between 1 and 4 p.m. If you are going to be outside, we could be seeing those thunderstorms moving through due to that cold front. But good news is once this cold front moves through, it will break the humidity for the weekend. A very nice weekend is expected ahead. Low humidity, sunshine for both days. Highs are going to be in the mid-70s on Saturday and in the low 80s on Sunday, but still a great 2 days to spend time outside with comfortable conditions. As for today, though, we are tracking clouds this morning. Temperatures in the 60s. Partly sunny skies come in for the day, but as that cold front moves through, this is 2 p.m., we are going to start to see thunderstorms forming and moving from west to east. By 4 p.m., it does look like we could still be seeing a few lingering showers and storms south, but otherwise all cleared out by around dinner time with some sunshine. Tonight, we will just drop into the 60s once again. The humidity will start to decrease, but as for tomorrow, a few isolated showers are possible, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. Tomorrow night is when finally everything dries out. Temperatures are going to reach the 60s overnight Friday into Saturday, and Saturday looks to be a pretty nice day with sunshine and high temperatures in the mid-70s. As for today, though, it is warm and humid, cloudy skies with those thunderstorms possible this afternoon and early evening. Tonight, we will just drop into the 60s, but we will clear out to partly cloudy skies. A few isolated showers are possible south of the Mohawk Valley tomorrow, but by tomorrow night, everything dries out. A dry weekend ahead. A very nice weekend ahead. It gets warm and humid next week. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The first woman to fly.
Welcome back. If you did decide to head to the Boonville Oneida County Fair today, a passing thunderstorm is definitely possible, maybe 2, within the hours between 1 and 3 p.m. up in Boonville. Otherwise, partly sunny skies. Temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 70s. Just make sure you keep an eye out on the sky. We are going to reach the low 80s today for the high temperature. Once this cold front moves through, we will be cooler for tomorrow and Saturday in the 70s, but it does look to get warm and humid next week back into the 80s. And looking at the 6 to 10-day temperature outlook trend, it does look like our area is going to be in the category of above normal temperatures as we head into the first week of August. I'll have a look at the day planner coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Now to the Innovation at 7 a.m. I'm Gary Libitor, meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us here to help us plan our Thursday ahead, and we can plan on keeping an eye on the Weather Center today because there's a chance of some storms.
Yes, so we are starting out very warm and humid this morning. A cold front will move through this afternoon, so we could be seeing some scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and early evening.
Few-hour period, too.
Yes, between like the hours of 1 and 4 moving through our area. So let's take a look now. If you are heading out the door this morning, very warm and humid with mostly cloudy skies, and in the afternoon we do have scattered thunderstorms definitely possible with highs in the low 80s. So expect the possibility of scattered thunderstorms this afternoon into the early evening, but by later on this evening we do start to dry out and clear out with the low in the 60s. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Utica police are continuing to...
Welcome back. Here's a live look at our Cooperstown camera. We are seeing mostly cloudy skies, and it is very humid to start this morning. There is the possibility for seeing scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. The Storm Prediction Center has put Oneida County and northern Herkimer County in just a level 1 risk for seeing severe weather, but Otsego and southern Herkimer County are under a level 2 slight risk for seeing some scattered severe thunderstorms this afternoon and early evening. So if you are going to be outside, definitely keep an eye out on the sky and keep updated with us here on News Channel 2. As for today, we will reach high temperatures in the low 80s, very humid as a cold front moves through, seeing some storms this afternoon and early evening. But tonight we will be all cleared out with partly cloudy skies and a low in the 60s. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Welcome back. We are tracking mostly cloudy skies this morning with the possibility of thunderstorms this afternoon. Let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are tracking dry conditions in our viewing area after a few isolated showers. But once again, there is the possibility of seeing scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. If you were going to head out to the Boonville Oneida County Fair, once again, the possibility of passing thunderstorm up in Boonville looks to be between the hours of 1 and 2:30 this afternoon. Temperatures will range from the mid to upper 70s, so keep an eye out on the sky if you are going to be outside. The timing for all of us looks to be between 1 and 4:30 p.m. this afternoon that we could be seeing some thunderstorms moving through our whole viewing area. We are going to be completely dried out by tomorrow evening. There also is a possibility of a few isolated showers south of the Mohawk Valley tomorrow. But once we dry out tomorrow evening, a very nice weekend ahead with low humidity and sunshine. As for today, expect scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and early evening. High temperatures reaching the low 80s with high humidity. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Anyone driving along a portion of Route 3.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are tracking warm weather with humidity today and the possibility of some scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. Let's take a look now at the Mirabito Tower camera overlooking Oneonta. We are waking up to mostly cloudy skies this morning and very warm as you step outside with temperatures in the 60s. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are tracking mostly dry conditions in our viewing area this morning, but we are just seeing mostly cloudy skies and it is very humid. This is ahead of a cold front that is moving in from the west. As this moves through, there is the possibility of scattered thunderstorms between the hours of 1 and 4 p.m. this afternoon for our viewing area. According to our sky watchers, temperatures are mainly in the 60s. We have 66 degrees in Westdale and 69 degrees in New Hartford. Looking to the south, we have 65 degrees in Milford and 66 degrees in Morris and West Lawrence this morning. Our high temperature today will reach the low 80s, and once again, that possibility of some scattered thunderstorms this afternoon into the early evening. The Storm Prediction Center has put Oneida County and northern Herkimer County in just a level 1 risk for seeing severe thunderstorms, but Otsego and southern Herkimer County are in a level 2 risk for seeing severe thunderstorms because it's being some heavy rain and seeing heavy rain and gusty winds in between these thunderstorms this afternoon and evening, so make sure you keep an eye out on the sky if you are going to be outside. But the good news is once this cold front moves through, the humidity will start to drop and a very nice weekend is in store. We are going to be seeing sunshine for both Saturday and Sunday, highs reaching the mid 70s on Saturday and in the low 80s on Sunday. A great weekend to spend outside. As for today, though, we are seeing mostly cloudy skies this morning. The cold front looks to move through between 1 and 4 p.m. So this is 2 p.m. starting to see some thunderstorms moving through the Mohawk Valley. By 4 p.m. could be seeing just a few lingering thunderstorms, but looks to be fully moved through. And by dinner time, it looks to dry out. Tonight, we will drop into the 60s for the overnight low once again. And tomorrow looks to be pretty nice with the exception of if you live south of the Mohawk Valley, could be seeing a few isolated showers here and there, but that completely looks to dry out by tomorrow night. A nice weekend is expected ahead. We are going to be seeing sunshine for both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, our high temperatures are going to be in the mid 70s and low humidity for both days. As for today, though, high humidity, scattered thunderstorms are possible this afternoon and evening, drying out tonight with a low falling into the 60s. A few isolated showers are possible south of the Mohawk Valley tomorrow, but a nice weekend is in store with dry weather and temperatures in the upper 70s to 80s.
And thank you for joining us. We may be on the verge of seeing some severe weather here in our region. Meteorologist Hannah Evans is tracking an approaching system from the west. A confirmed tornado has already been reported south of Geneva. Hannah, and obviously this is a dangerous system heading in our direction.
Yes, as of right now, we are looking at a few severe thunderstorm warnings that are in the western part of central New York. We did see a confirmed tornado earlier, but that has since expired. But let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, there is just a severe thunderstorm warning south of Geneva, but that is where their tornado was. That has since weakened, but this system is attached to a cold front that is going to be moving through our area. The timing looks to be between 1 and 4 p.m. and we could be seeing some severe thunderstorms, especially south and east of Utica. Right now, we are measuring 82 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. It is very humid today, so it is feeling a little bit warmer with just a slight breeze outside. Scattered thunderstorms are expected this afternoon and early evening. We will dry out tonight, and a few isolated showers are possible in the southern valleys tomorrow, but that looks to also dry out tomorrow evening, and it looks to be a nice weekend ahead with low humidity and comfortable weather. But for today, expect a few thunderstorms looking to clear out by this evening, highs reaching the low 80s, and I will be tracking out these thunderstorms coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. At this hour.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. We are tracking the possibility of a few thunderstorms moving through this afternoon to become severe, and it also is very warm and humid outside. Let's take a look right now at the York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. These thunderstorms are forming along a cold front, and they are strengthening as they move into the east towards us. There is one severe thunderstorm warning just south of Geneva right now, but these storms are moving towards us, and they could become severe at times. The timing for us look to be between the hours of 1 and 5 p.m. this afternoon and early evening. Taking a look now at the radar and satellite, we can see some breezy conditions starting to pick up with this cold front moving through, as well as mostly cloudy skies and humidity ahead of it. So it is very humid and warm right now. Once these thunderstorms move through, the humidity and the heat will break just a little bit. But once again, keep an eye out on the sky if you are going to be outside anywhere between the hours of 1 and 5, because it could become severe at times in between these storms. So all of us, all of Central New York, are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 8 p.m. this evening. By 8 p.m., everything looks to clear up and completely dry out. But the Storm Prediction Center has upped our risk for all of our viewing area now under a level 2 slight risk of seeing severe thunderstorms this afternoon into the early evening, and that severe thunderstorm watch is in effect until 8 p.m. There could be some high winds and heavy rain accompanied within these thunderstorms. So once again, be very careful if you are going to be outside anywhere between the hours of 1 and 5.
The National Weather Service has issued Severe Thunderstorm Watch number 505, effective until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in New York: Fulton, Hamilton, Herkimer, Lewis, Madison, Montgomery, Oneida, Otsego, and Schoharie. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
Thunderstorms. High temperatures in the low 80s at this point, but after that moves through, our temperature will drop, and tonight we will reach a low in the 60s with partly cloudy skies. The humidity will start to decrease as well. Heading into tomorrow, we will be mostly dry with the possibility of a few isolated showers south of the Mohawk Valley. Sunshine and dry weather comes in for Saturday and Sunday, and we get warm and humid next week. Back to you, Gary.
Anna, thanks. A new study finds that a rapid loss of smell could actually...
Kristen is off tonight. The storms swept through the region this afternoon. There was a reported tornado touchdown in western New York. We'll have more on that in just a moment. But in our area, the most severe weather and rain moved right on through. Meteorologist Jill Reel is in for Bill tonight, tracking clearing skies. And Jill, we didn't get anything like they saw in western New York.
No, and that's what made us worried earlier this morning, because that tornado touched down at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
We usually get our severe weather later in the day, but for us, By the time that storm reached us, it weakened, so now we're just seeing relatively quiet weather on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. What I am tracking, though, there is one lone shower and thunderstorm just to the southwest of Oswego. We'll keep a close eye on this, but for the most part, do expect dry conditions for this afternoon into the evening hours. Humidity still there. It's going to be an uncomfortable sleeping night. Dew point still at 68 degrees. Tomorrow morning, another cold front's going to move through. Will give us an isolated shower possible, but you will notice a drop in that humidity, which make for some fantastic weather as we head towards this weekend. So again, an isolated shower possible for tonight. Going to want to leave those fans and air conditioners running. We'll look at that weekend forecast coming up. Jason?
Jill, thank you. According to the National Weather Service in Buffalo, a tornado did actually touch down this morning in Wyoming County. Now, the National Weather Service says it was an EF2 tornado. It was on the ground for about 20 minutes with maximum winds of 115 miles per hour, and it carved a 10-mile path. Now, Jill tells me just moments ago, this is the first tornado they've seen in western New York since 2017. Love those stats, Jill. And by the way, this barn here, it collapsed in Java, New York, along the path of the tornado.
I didn't get any tornado warnings, nothing. I saw this white wall come through the potato fields in the back. Decided to, shut my windows in case everything got wet. Next thing I know, one of the kids inside said there's a tree down. Looked outside, I couldn't see anything, just surrounded by trees, so all the trees were down. By the time I made it outside, it was over with, and then I came outside and I saw my barn was down. My animals were stuck in it. I had to make sure my animals were alive.
Well, it says no one was injured, including the 2 horses and 11 cows. Staying on the story.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Any showers or thunderstorms we saw this afternoon have now pushed off to the east, and we're seeing a return to some sunshine. A live look at our CAV Tower Cam. Again, we are seeing partly sunny skies over the Mohawk Valley for this evening. Now, we did see some showers. A few locations saw a few rumbles of thunder throughout the afternoon hours, but majority of central New York actually missed those thunderstorms that impacted western New York earlier this morning. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, what I am keeping an eye on, there are a few thunderstorms or pop-up showers just to the north and to the west of Syracuse. And this will be pushing to the east as we go throughout the evening. I'll keep a close eye on this pocket of showers as it makes its way closer to central New York. So if you do live in northern Oneida County or maybe heading to the Boonville Oneida County Fair, you may see a stray shower later on this evening. But at this point in time, do expect plenty of sunshine. Again, there is just a few pop-up showers back to our west, but the majority of the rain has now pushed off to the east. We're at 78 degrees at Griffiths Park, which isn't bad, but you step outside, it is still very humid, and those dew points are going to be staying in the upper 60s for tonight. So tonight, going to want to have the air conditioner or fans running. It's not until tomorrow morning when those dew points will begin to drop, and especially by tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, that's when the comfortable weather will return just in time for the weekend. So on our radar and satellite, there's that line of thunderstorms that pretty much weakened right over the Mohawk Valley and will continue to push to the east, impacting the Capital District region right now. Behind it, we are seeing some clearing skies. Again, just an isolated thunderstorm possible for the rest of tonight. Secondary cold front moves in tomorrow morning. That's what's going to give us a drop in those dew points as we head throughout tomorrow morning and into tomorrow afternoon, but it will also give us a few showers, especially across the southern valley. So on our Skycast, outside of an isolated shower, dry conditions for tonight. Temperatures will be staying in the 60s throughout the overnight. Tomorrow morning, secondary cold front moves in. You will notice a few showers, especially across the southern valleys as we go throughout tomorrow morning. For the North Country, you're going to see plenty of sunshine. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds for the Mohawk Valley for tomorrow morning and into tomorrow afternoon. We do dry out as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Fantastic sleeping weather as we head into tomorrow night with wonderful weather just in time for the weekend. So again, you probably need those fans and air conditioners one more time for tonight as temperatures will be staying in the 60s. For tomorrow, A few showers around. Again, the best chance for any showers will be south of the Mohawk Valley with temperatures in the low 80s. And then beautiful weather this weekend. Enjoy it. Low humidity, comfortable temperatures because next week heat and humidity return. Bill and I were talking earlier this morning, and I told him I'm putting 90s in the forecast. Next Thursday, 92 degrees.
Wow. And I tell you, I just
We're getting into August.
Just spent some time out in the Albany area where they had like 5 straight days of 90s. Everybody's lawn is brown. We're not seeing that here, fortunately, but you're saying the
It's
warm weather's
coming.
coming. All right. Thanks, Jill. We will never forget those. And earlier this evening, we saw some unsettled weather. It all moved through smooth sailing. So says meteorologist Jill Reel in for Bill this evening. I almost said today, tonight.
We don't
what
know.
day it is. You and I used to work mornings, whatever, noon.
Weekends, it all.
Weekends, it all happens. So what's the fair weather, though, looking for tonight?
So I am tracking one storm that may impact the Boonville-Oneida County Fair in a couple of hours. But for now, if you're going to the fair, you'll be fine. We're thinking more like 8 o'clock-ish. May have a stray shower, but that shouldn't stop you from going to the fair. We are going to see partly cloudy skies. It is still humid outside with those temperatures in the 70s. Our dew point is at 68, so that puts us in the humid to almost tropical category. So even though our first cold front moved through, those dew points are not going to drop for this evening. It's still going to be a little muggy for tomorrow, but fantastic weather for Saturday and Sunday. And then we're talking about heat and very humid conditions as we head towards next week. So for this evening, again, an isolated shower is possible throughout the evening hours. I'll track that one cell I was just talking about coming up in just a bit. Jason?
Jill, thank you.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
We are starting off this evening with quiet conditions across central New York. We did see a few showers of rumble of thunder, but nothing compared to what they saw across western New York this morning, where there is a confirmed EF2 tornado in Wyoming County. That tornado was on the ground for 20 minutes with winds up to 115 miles per hour. So thankfully, we did not see any severe weather like that for today. Some areas did see some much needed rain. No rain right now showing up on our CAV tower cam. We are seeing partly cloudy skies across the region. Any cloud cover that was around has now dissipated, but there are still a few showers showing up across parts of central New York for this evening. There's just one lone shower just north of Syracuse. I've been keeping an eye on the shower. It does look to weaken as it pushes to the east, but can't rule out a sprinkler or two for the Rome area, as well as Holland, Patton, Camden. May see a sprinkle as we go throughout the evening hours, but for the most part, we will see a return to some sunshine. There is another isolated shower back towards Buffalo, but again, once that sun begins to set, we'll lose that energy in the air, and any showers will begin to dissipate for this evening. We're at 78 degrees at Griffith Park, which is not bad. We're at 77 in Watertown, 83 in Syracuse. But as you step outside, it is very humid. Our dew point right now is at 68. That puts it in the humid category. Very uncomfortable weather for tonight as well. For those who have to sleep with those air conditioners, tonight is the night to do so. But tomorrow we are going to see a relief. Dew points will be dropping into the low 60s to upper 50s, which indicates some refreshing air just in time for the weekend. So there's that line of storms that pretty much fizzled over central New York and now pushed towards the Capital District region. Behind it, some sunshine. Again, which is that one shower just north of Syracuse. As we go throughout tonight into tomorrow, a secondary cold front's going to move in. You can see that back towards Canada. That's going to make its way into the region, and that's going to bring us the relief with those dew points dropping into the 50s for tomorrow. But the relief is going to be short-lived. We are talking about above normal temperatures returning for next week. 80s and yes, even 90s are in the forecast as we head towards next week. So enjoy the comfortable weather tomorrow and into the weekend while we still have it. So on our Skycast, again for tonight, Outside of that passing shower, quiet conditions, but look at those temperatures tomorrow morning in the upper 60s. That's when that cold front moves in. You will notice a chance for some showers, especially across the southern valleys as we go throughout the day tomorrow. But by tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, the weather turns quiet, and check this out. We're dropping into the 50s as we head towards tomorrow night. So again, for tonight, not the best sleeping weather. We're talking about temperatures in the 60s with humid conditions across the region. As we head into tomorrow, an isolated shower possible. Most of the day will be dry as we go throughout the morning and afternoon, with temperatures staying in the low 80s. Taking a look at the rest of your forecast as we head towards tomorrow. Again, isolated shower is possible. Temperatures will be in the low 80s. A picture-perfect weekend. Lots of sunshine, mid-70s on Sunday, into the 80s as we head towards next week. And yes, we could be into the 90s by the middle of the week. We'll have more news coming up after the break.
We started the day tracking storms. Now it appears we dodged them. What most of our viewing area got was a little bit of rain, maybe a rumble of thunder. But what about the rest of the night? Well, we're going to go straight over to meteorologist Jill Reel, who we are so glad is back helping us out in the Weather Center tonight. Good evening, Jill.
Good evening, Jason. Yes, the majority of those storms missed us or weakened right when they came into central New York. I am tracking one lone shower on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is just to the north and to the west of Syracuse, and it is going to continue to push to the east. But as you can tell, as it makes its way closer to central New York, it is beginning to weaken. But if you do live just north of the Thruway, don't be surprised if you see a sprinkle or two for this evening. Otherwise, it is quiet, lots of sunshine, but very humid. We're at 79 degrees at Griffiths Park, but that dew point is at 68. And it's going to stay muggy for tonight. Again, an isolated shower is possible for this evening. It will turn less humid tomorrow, so not the best sleeping weather for tonight, but fantastic weather as we head into the weekend. So again, outside of an isolated shower, muggy and mild for tonight. Temperatures will drop back into the 60s. We'll look at that weekend forecast coming up. Jason?
Jill, thank you. And when we say we bullet, boy, did we ever. The National Weather Service confirmed that an EF2 tornado with maximum winds of 115 miles per hour touched down in Wyoming County. It's out in western New York. It all happened this morning. Had about a 10-mile path, and it was on the ground for 20 minutes. The National Weather Service says the tornado was confirmed by radar. Now, the barn that you're looking at here collapsed in Java, New York, where the tornado warning was issued. We are following breaking news out of New
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Sunshine has returned across central New York after a few afternoon showers and a few rumbles of thunder as well. As we take a live look at our CAV tower cam, there you go. Looking towards downtown Utica, we are seeing partly sunny skies for this evening. Now, we did see a few showers, some more than others, as that cold front moved through the area. It did bring some severe weather across western New York. Now, right now, I am tracking one lone shower just north of Syracuse. It is pushing to the east, so it could impact areas like Camden as well as Rome up towards Boonville and Remsen with just a quick sprinkle. But over the last hour or so, I have noticed it is beginning to weaken, which is some good news as we will continue to enjoy that sunshine for tonight. And again, just an isolated shower or two back towards Buffalo, but with that sun setting in about 2 hours, any precipitation will begin to wind down across the region. It is mild and muggy for this evening. We're at 79 degrees at Griffiths Park, 82 in Syracuse, 77 in Watertown, which isn't bad. But then you factor in those dew points. 68 right now is our dew point, which puts us in the humid category, close to that tropical category. And unfortunately, those dew points will not be dropping until tomorrow. So if you have the air conditioner, the fan, definitely want to keep those running for tonight. It's going to be an uncomfortable night for sleeping, but there is some relief in sight. Those dew points will be dropping into the 50s as we head into tomorrow, which is some great news. So on our radar and satellite, you will notice that line of thunderstorms pretty much fell apart as it made its way into the Mohawk Valley, giving us a quick shower or rumble of thunder. And now it is pushed back towards the east, towards the Capital District region. Behind it, outside that one lone shower, we are seeing sunshine. Secondary cold front moves in tomorrow. That's when we're going to see relief in those dew points as we head throughout the day tomorrow. It could bring us a passing shower or two, especially across the southern valley. So for tonight, temperatures will stay in the 60s under partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, you will notice the chance for some rain, especially south and east of the Mohawk Valley as you head into Otsego and Shenango counties. North Country, you're going to see plenty of sunshine for tomorrow. We dry out for tomorrow night, and look at that. Tomorrow night, we're talking about some great sleeping weather with temperatures dropping back into the 50s. But for tonight, unfortunately, we're going to be in the 60s with muggy conditions as we head throughout the overnight. Isolated shower possible, but for the most part, we will stay dry. Tomorrow, best chance for a shower will be to the south and east of Utica. Temperatures will be in the low 80s. Beautiful weather as we head towards the weekend in the mid 70s to upper 70s for Saturday with partly sunny skies, mostly sunny conditions on Sunday in the mid 80s, and very warm to hot weather as we head towards next week. Yes, 92 is in the forecast for next Thursday. Jason?
Jill, looking great. Thank you. Meteorologist forecast. Let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Didn't get heavy rains today, thank goodness.
Yeah, we didn't get the storms, but it was a different story in western New York. In fact, earlier today, there was an EF2 tornado touchdown in Java, started in Java, and then it made its way towards Gainesville. This is in western New York. This is at near Letchworth State Park. This was on the ground for 15 minutes, 10 miles. So this was not a small tornado. That's what makes this one unique. A pretty large tornado, 150 miles an hour maximum winds. The maximum width, 500 yards. Again, a big tornado. Relatively speaking, for upstate New York, taking place earlier this morning. So we really did luck out. Those storms really just came through our area with very little weather, just a passing shower for most of us. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet. Current temperature is 70. Tonight, it is going to take a little while to cool off. We could see an isolated shower, overnight lows in low 60s. We are tracking some cooler weather as we head into the start of the weekend. A look at that forecast coming out. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, a state of
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We're taking a live look outside. This is our Cavy Tower Cam. We're overlooking the city of Utica. Things are looking pretty quiet out there. It's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We do have a couple of showers showing up to the west. There is a cold front to the west. This is going to drop the humidity tonight. This could spark off an isolated shower overnight. Otherwise, the weather is looking pretty quiet. Going to bed, might want to consider running the fan tonight. Overnight lows are in the low 60s, so it's pretty warm out there. It's going to take a little while to cool off. Heading to the Boonville United County Fair tomorrow. Weather looks pretty nice. Looking at partly sunny skies. Temperatures in the upper 70s. We'll take you around the clock tomorrow. We start out at 7 a.m. Temperatures in the 60s, and we do warm up. We'll climb into the 70s around lunchtime and into the low 80s across the Mohawk Valley. Heading into tomorrow afternoon, a light wind picks up from the west. It looks breezy here later in the day, but the winds don't look that strong. And the weather looks dry from start to finish across the majority of the area. Heading into the weekend, looking at partly sunny skies on Saturday, a high of 77. We're into the 80s on Sunday. It will be a much warmer finish to the weekend, plenty of sunshine. Cold front on the way from the west tonight. The actual front really isn't producing all the rain. The storms that developed earlier were ahead of this front, and the front rolls through here tonight. And so temperatures tonight do stay in the 60s. We'll start out at 7 a.m. with temperatures in the upper 60s in the Mohawk Valley. And the chance of a shower is possible south of the Mohawk Valley in the afternoon. Most of us are looking at a dry and generally comfortable day with temperatures in the low upper 70s to low 80s. Tomorrow night, the weather cools off. Overnight lows will be in the 50s. Saturday looks beautiful, looking at partly sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 70s, and then things really start to change. A really strong southerly wind kicks in, and the heat that hasn't been around too much this summer looks to come in full force as you head into early next week. An isolated shower tonight, low of 63. Tomorrow, generally pleasant day. A shower is possible south of the Mohawk Valley, high of 81. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, warming up as we head into the weekend. High of 84 on Sunday. Next week looking hazy, hot and humid. Risk of a thunderstorm on Tuesday. Temperatures in the upper 80s into the low 90s as we look ahead to next Thursday.
So some folks might have wondered, where has Bill been during the day? Jill was filling in a couple of days. Eric was here. You've been teaching a class at MVCC. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, this is fun. It's been a while since I've done this. It's a kids camp, so kids across the area between the ages of 10 to 14 signed up. I had 15 students that we learned about weather throughout the week at MVCC. We were able to talk about all these different topics. We talked about the thunderstorms today too.
Look at the forecast tonight. Let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. We didn't see heavy rain today, but they saw some bad storms out in western New York.
Yeah, we were fortunate where we didn't see any severe weather locally, but it was a different story out near Java to Gainesville. There was an EF2 tornado that touched town this morning. It was on the ground for 15 minutes, the path length 10 miles. Maximum winds at 115 miles an hour. The maximum width of this tornado was 500 yards. Very large tornado for upstate New York standards. And again, part of that same weather system that came through our area, which really didn't produce much. It was a very different story to the west. We can consider ourselves fortunate that we didn't see anything quite like that locally today. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Cold front is going to approach the region tonight. We could see a very brief shower. It's going to be a mild night. Our current temperature is 69 degrees. We still have humidity out there, so it's going to be an uncomfortable night for sleeping, at least early on. And we'll see an isolated shower overnight, lows in the low 60s. A break from the warm temperatures, at least for a couple of days before the heat comes back in full force. And look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, a state of
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We're taking a live look outside. This is our Cabby Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. The weather tonight looking pretty quiet. We saw a cold front trigger a few thunderstorms earlier today. A lot of the activity ended up missing central New York. Some places did get rain, but not all of us did. As we look out there this evening, we can see a couple of sprinkles to the west. This is the cold front itself finally starting to approach our region. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The front moves through overnight, but it's going to keep temperatures pretty warm before the front really gets here. So overnight lows will only be in the 60s. So leaving the fan on tonight, probably a good idea. It's going to take a little while to cool off the house. If you're heading up to the fair tomorrow, the Boonville Oneida County Fair, the weather looks nice. We're looking at partly sunny skies and temperatures in the upper 70s across northern Oneida County. Let's take you around the clock tomorrow. Temperatures climb into the 80s in the afternoon. We start out in the 60s, though, at 7 a.m. We're also looking at a light wind as we head throughout the afternoon, especially between about 2 to 4 o'clock. The winds do pick up, noticeable breeze. And the weather looks nice, looking at generally partly sunny skies. There will be the risk of a shower as we head into the afternoon south of the Mohawk Valley. Nice weekend ahead. Partly sunny skies on Saturday, 77 for the high. Temperatures in the mid-80s on Sunday. That's when things start to warm up. So you look at the radar and satellite image. Again, some scattered showers and storms moving to the east this evening. And again, we're going to get a chance to dry out tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the 60s. Tomorrow, the majority of the day looks nice. There could be a passing shower south of the Mohawk Valley as that cold front continues to move to the east. Otherwise, a generally nice day, a breeze, temperatures climb into the upper 70s. Tomorrow night, the weather does cool down. You can leave the windows open going to bed tomorrow night. We're down into the 50s. Saturday looks nice, partly sunny skies, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. An isolated shower tonight, a low of 63. Tomorrow, a generally nice day. A shower's possible south of the Mohawk Valley, a high of 81. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Nice this weekend. Temperatures start to warm up, though. Monday, we're up to 88 with mostly sunny skies. It is hazy, hot, and humid. Potential heat wave for next week, too. We're in the upper 80s to low 90s as we look ahead to Wednesday and Thursday.
So if you've been watching all week long, 5 and 6, the chief has been a little bit absent. We thank Jill and of course, Eric for filling in, but you put your professor hat on over at MVCC this week, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a really great opportunity to teach a kids camp in meteorology. the students, we had 15 students from a bunch of different areas, and we got to learn about weather forecasting. So today we spent a lot of time looking at the radar and trying to track some of these storms you can see on the screen. And it was a great time. It was a great opportunity to do that. And who knows, you may see one of them taking my job someday. We'll see.
We still have quite a ways before that happens. All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, we all wondered, where has Bill been during the day? Jill was filling in a couple of days. Eric was here. You've been teaching a class at MVCC. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, this is fun. It's been a while since I've done this. It's a kids camp, so kids across the area between the ages of 10 to 14 signed up. I had 15 students that we learned about weather throughout the week at MVCC. We were able to talk about all these different topics. We talked about the thunderstorms today too. And you can see some of the kids in the classroom there. Wonderful time, got a chance to meet them, and we did some really fun experiments as well. So had a blast this week. The camp officially over as of this afternoon.
So we get you back tomorrow night at 5
That's
and
right.
6. All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, we all love a good